Oh, you know what's funny? Speaking of driving, I was um I was on Eglinton going west towards Allen. So Eglinton's this huge, well, it's a really long road, but it's not
I
that
took it
wide.
from school to here yesterday.
That's far, no?
Yeah, yeah, but I had to. The traffic on the highway was way too bad, so
Yeah.
I took it all the way.
Well, anyways, Eglinton is this long road that goes east to west, and there's a bunch of construction on it. Been there for years, so it's really reduced lanes. I think it's one lane each
So
way.
bad. It's the worst road
Yeah,
ever.
but it leads to Allen Road, which takes you to the highway. So I was
It's a
on
nice road.
Eglinton, about to turn onto Allen, but
Going west or
going
east?
west,
Okay, okay.
and then the lanes they merge into one right at Allen. So all these cars were on the right side, all backed up far, far, far back, trying to get into Allen. I was like, well, this is stupid. Like, I'm gonna go in the left lane, go to where the merge point is, and then merge there. I'll get ahead of all these cars. And that's not the intention. You're supposed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's called a late merge or a zipper merge. So I'm like, so I go to the left lane and I'm driving. I'm like, sweet, it's clear on the left lane. I'm gonna zoom by all these cars. I hit like 50, and this driver that's partially in the left lane trying to merge into the right lane to get in line to get on this Allen Road stuck their arm out and gave me the finger. I was so mad. I was like, first of all, you guys are idiots. We should all like half of these cars should move to the left lane because that's faster, right? If
It's faster to have two lanes merging into one than have one long lane.
Yes, so like 100
But
cars.
isn't it what's slowing people down is the merging of the lane?
Well, it depends. So if there's two lanes and just the right lane is fully backed up by 100 cars, you now have 100 car lengths of cars waiting to go onto this road. Versus take half of those, so now it's 50 in the right, 50 in the left. Zipper merge, you're kind of constantly moving back and forth, and it's less length in terms of the lineup of cars.
I think
So
the
more cars behind them can actually get back, can get
closer.
onto yeah,
But I
exactly.
find that the issue is that the 100 car lane, now if you have someone going on the other side, then they're slowing down the process of the 100 car lane going forward.
Well, I
Like, yeah,
mean,
it's 50-50,
yeah.
but now this lane's going slower, maybe as slow as the 100 car lane would, because there's still cars going both back and forth.
Apparently, it's still faster.
Huh.
Yeah,
People hate that. Sometimes I get mad at it too.
I don't. I'm
I get
like,
mad when someone like comes out of that one lane into and then like three cars up. I'm
oh,
like,
I
come
don't
on.
care. I think that's what you're supposed. If that's what you're supposed to do, and it makes more sense, sure. If I choose to stay in the right lane and stay backed up, that's my choice. But not everyone knows, and
But
what
also like letting people don't let people in though.
they don't. And what a scientist or a researcher or whatever said was that people don't like that. They want you to go in the right lane with them and stay backed up and not do the zipper merge,
Mm-hmm.
is because they either think they're doing some grand gesture to society, being like, I'm not going to skip ahead of all these people. Like, I'm going to do my part and stay in line and be late or whatever. Or the more cars that go in the left lane ahead of them is more cars that's going to slow them down. So
Yeah,
they get mad.
yeah.
But really, none of this should be an issue because we should be filling both
But how
lanes.
how can you prove that it's not slowing down that one lane? Because now we have
Apparently there's studies on it. They
because now
they
there's 10
time
cars in
it.
front of me, and then there's five cars trying to merge in. So instead of the 10 cars in front of me, I have to wait for these five to get in there as well. You know?
Apparently it saves time.
Hmm.
But think about it too. Like if everyone's in that right lane and it's backed up for a kilometer and there's all this unused left lane space, like what the hell,
Yeah.
right? Like take half those cars, bring them in the left lane, zipper merge. Now the cars that were behind that kilometer long line can now move up as well. I don't know. I'm not a car like traffic scientist. This is just what I read and it made sense to me. And I was told that a long time ago that you're supposed to go to the merge point, not unless traffic's moving well, you're not supposed to merge early into the line that everyone's going into.
I think it's riskier because people get frustrated with that, like we talked about before, and then they like risk everyone else, like cutting people off and now honking and just like
Well, that's their fault for not knowing.
fair.
I don't know. There's stuff that I know that
Some
I'm
people
sure
think
people
that
do that
some people think
I get
that,
mad
like
at.
you said, like staying in the right lane is the right answer.
They think.
But
I
then
don't know.
your
I feel like
thought, your
I'm.
thought is also a thought too.
Well, apparently it's backed by science and evidence that it's faster.
Huh.
So I don't know.